What's up? Alright, Aster, what's up, man? Our first tournament of the year, boys and girls. What's up? We're back. We're feeling good. Oh no. What? What? That's weird. I have... What do I have? That's really weird. What are we doing here? Very suspicious. A strange message. That is bizarre, dude. Strange. Very strange. Alright, I think we got a scam message on Facebook. Pretending to be Sergei Movsesian. I don't think that's Sergei Movsesian. Alright, anyway. Yeah. What's up? You know how people's Facebook accounts get hacked? What's up, Zenchess? Thanks for the link. I couldn't type no, so I typed nouch. No, ouch. Get your Facebook account. Anyway, better delete Facebook. Alright. Then you can't get hacked. Delete all social media. Alright guys, so we're hosting a tournament here. First of the year. Zenchess jumped in. We got 15 minutes till the tournament starts. Poke your grandma, Facebook Stan. None of that now. Alright, Zenchess, new to Blindfold. I don't know who that is. That's weird. Probably a Smurf. Someone has admitted into the tournament. I mean, the team, I don't remember that account at all. I have no games against them. And the name is obviously... Oh, no, it's Newt. Oh, Blindfold. Okay. Cheesy Noob, Kelmax, Schumacher, Nedeye, Mahim, Asterbait, and Pyrat. If anyone wants to take credit for being new to Blindfold, please do so. Otherwise, I'm very suspicious of that account. And I'm not going to apologize for being suspicious of people. So, I'm suspicious of people who've, been here forever. So, the other day on my Simul, I had a 3 CPL game, and some dude was, irritated that I found him and insinuated he was maybe suspicious. Dude, whatever, alright? Tell me who you are. This is a community here. If you don't want to, that's fine. Alright, Pawnda near Arena. We're playing 7-0 with Berserking. It's a Humpy Konaru quote. Sludgy was really hot, and it was hard to concentrate when I was playing him. No, wait. I misread it. I'm sorry. Life has its ups and... Oh, shit. That was a different one. Life has its ups and downs, and how we react and cope with them makes a difference. That in one is one lesson chess has taught me. Wow. That's not what I heard her say. I lost the Humpy twice. Anyway. That was a long time ago, 20 years ago. Well, yeah, practically. Almost 20 years ago. But a nice little quote from the garbage bin of chess quotes. That is lichess. Chess quote number 1,573. They're like the puzzles. Not as bad as another quote we had the other day. Oh, misattributed Andy Soltis quote that had been recycled from someone else. It's rare we get a good quote here. Asterbait does better quotes. So we got Sparkle Horse, Zenchess, new to Blindfold, mystery account, Cheesy Noob, Kelmax, Schumacher, Nedeye, Mahim, Asterbait, Pyrat. The fact the account is called new to Blindfold is that's a little alarming, okay? it's got a very short leash, that account, unless someone like takes responsibility and says, hey, that's Zen Chess is like, hey, that's my other account, or it's got a short leash. The implication is that it's like playing blindfold. So if you're playing blindfold and you're 2262 in Blitz, well, okay, bye-bye. Alright, anyway. Whatever. But I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to have fun here. 7-0. We're going to start in 10 minutes. What's up, everybody? Don't forget to donate, support the stream. This is our first Pawnda arena. I just want to see a good turnout, actually. We got a Lev Polugievsky quote. By the way, guys, one of the reasons why I hate blogs on lichess and the utter trash that is things like Chessable and Leech. Does anyone here know that Robert Hubner died? Rip Robert Hubner. Like, one of the most significant grandmasters of the 20th century. And nobody posts a blog because it's just trash, I was joking with Move 11 that we should not even like click on the blogs because it's like TikTok for chess, it's toxic. It's a shame though, so too much trashy content, and we're all just like being bombarded with it every day on social media and now on lichess by these crappy homemade blogs. It's dude, Robert Hubner has left the building. I mean, that's a big deal, dude. The guy was tremendously huge. Tremendously huge. Mr. Coffee to the defense. Huge contributor to chess. Hubner. Theory. And a tremendously strong player. But no mention of that, like, anywhere. The only reason I know Hubner died is because one of my personal friends, his grandmaster, had the decency to, like, mention it. I think when we see one of the formerly best players in the world pass away, somebody should probably mention it. All right. So, not a personal friend of mine, obviously Hubner, but, German number one for a long time. Really, really great theoretician and analyst. Okay, guys. So, no new entries. We've got 11 entries now. Pyrot has dropped to last place. He's... Yeah. Why ask why? It's like, wow. Because I have this. You're not asking these questions, are you? Oh, no. Oh, no. Sire! Sire, why? Because that's my antithesis. That's the antithesis of me. The hate. My hate for titled that thing, my hate for it is the destruction of chess culture, my friend, is why. Undermining of chess, cheapening, chess porn is what it is. You're making chess porn. This is a casual gathering of chess aficionados that we're seeing here. This is not a pornographic tournament. This is a casual gathering of chess players, like a club. The thing you talk about is chess porn and the corruption of the chess society by a pay-per-view organization or whatever it is, a for-profit organization. I mean, we could argue that like Continental Chess Association or the companies that organize like live chess tournaments are pornographic too. Yeah, but anyway, no, this is my chance to build community. This has nothing to do with anything else that takes place on Tuesday night. Tuesday night is a good night for me, and so that's why we're here. Sometimes I can go to do other things, but for the most part, we're here on Tuesday nights, playing the Mellowest Chess Channel on Twitter. Oh, Twitter. Oh, ugh. You know, Zuckerberg is like changing the moderation of Meta now to favor, you know, the new right wing. We might have to cancel. We might have to cancel Facebook and Meta as well. Washington Post was already canceled. Twitter never got on the board. You know, that's never been an option. Yeah, I get you. The twa. All right, so we got ready to start in 5 minutes. I don't get the joke, but I haven't been around lately. My mind has been in another place. No, I just saw that yesterday about Meta. There was a political columnist, you know, a cartoonist for the Washington Post, and she wrote the other day. She submitted a political cartoon making fun of Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos and the other billionaires running, you know, social media companies, like with bags of cash for Trump's inauguration, and they canned it. The editor at the Washington Post canned it, and she just fucking quit. 8 years working at the Washington Post, and she says she's never had a cartoon like canned by the editor. And he was like, "Oh no, it's not about like Jeff Zuckerberg. It's not about the content," because we had other articles that we wanted to put in that were kind of making the same point. Yeah, right, dude. Go to hell, man. I canceled my Washington Post subscription a while ago. They can go screw themselves, man. I'm glad. Good for her that she fucking quit, you know. Canceling your editorial, your political cartoon because it might insult Donald Trump or Jeff Zuckerberg or Bezos in this case, who owns the Washington Post. They can go screw themselves, man. But anyway, that's our political little moment for the day. Let's go on to chess now. So if you have a good political cartoon, I'll publish it for you here live on my stream. Good old Twitch. Twitch is for profit too, you know. But still, we can't, you know, we can't do everything for free. Oh, Elon is like interfering in politics, bro, worldwide now. He's totally out of control. He's interfering in British politics. UK politics. He's interfering in German politics. He's interfering in fucking everything, dude. The guy isn't just president of the United States. He's like fucking president of the world. It's out of control, dude. Musk is just out of control. He's a fucking piece of shit. Excuse my language. He's a monster. He's a totally out of control, diaper wearing baby monster. You know, I mean, he's just a baby man. It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. He's the most disgusting human being on the planet, dude. The Germans, you know, even one of the conservative German newspapers was very upset, and this is a conservative, I forget which one. Germans are really upset by this moron, you know, and it's just, I don't know, man, it's not good, you know. At some point, this is the new way the world will be governed, by morons who control social media. Interesting. That's an interesting way of running things. But anyway, hopefully, like, more intelligent people will prevail in the long run. We're gonna blow ourselves up anyway. It doesn't matter. But hopefully we'll have a few years, left before AI destroys us all. All right, let's go. So no more triggering me, okay? Zen Chess, just let me rant and don't trigger me. We're gonna start here in a minute. Just know I'm gonna have to maybe I ban Elon from Mr. Coffee. What do you think? Should we ban Elon? Elon and Musk can be new words that are banned from the stream. Let's ban Elon and Musk. Can you get on that? Since you're not playing right now, can you add those to the words that are banned from my stream? I call him Nylon Mask. There was another good name for him. All right, let's go. Zine Chess. Okay, guys, someone wanted to request to join. I didn't get the request in time. It's so awkward. I hate when it happens. There it is. You have enough games? You have enough games. Okay. Sorry. Hello? Am I playing? Oh, I got timed out. It's weird. How did I get timed out? Did I get on punishment? I didn't pause, but I didn't get paired. Because I left the stream. Did I get timed out? Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna ban the words Trump and Putin, but we've got to ban Elon and Musk. Yeah, I mean, in terms of disgusting human beings on the face of the planet Earth, I think honestly Musk is worse than Putin. And Trump is a close third. But really, if you just erase 3 people from the planet and send them to a million light years away, that would be it. All right. Let's see why I'm not playing. They didn't let me play. I didn't drop out. I did leave the tournament for a moment. I kind of left the page. But I thought it would still pair me. I had to leave the page to admit someone to the team. And I hate the way something's happening. Oh, we're getting paired. All right. We're getting paired with the name I can't pronounce. Okay. It's cool. The name I can't pronounce. I'm going to berserk most games. But I've got to play fast. 3.5 minutes. I don't really recommend playing knight f3 against this cool. And of course my opponent doesn't berserk back, which is fine. If you don't berserk, you don't berserk. I'm slow and old. It would be easier if someone would invent one word for slow and old, or old and slow. But there's no one word for that. Someone tried. Don't do that. You just did it. What do you mean? You just did it. You wrote it right there. Someone tries saying blah blah. God, I hate the guy. I've hated him for a long time though. It's not like I just started hating him. But most people now it's trendy to hate Elon Musk, although he has his committed friends. Everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. I mean, I've always hated Elon Musk since I really understood of his existence. I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop. I promise to try to stop. I'm gonna stop obsessing over these things that get brought up on the stream. We'll try to focus on chess. It's just hard. It's hard. Once I start thinking of something I hate. I got invited to an IM tournament with my massive rating. Since my rating is very high for the average IM now, for the average, like, you know, run-of-the-mill IM, I'm 2304. A friend of mine who's an arbiter and runs a chess club approached me about playing in an IM tournament next month. And I was like, okay, I'm receptive, you know, I'm receptive to the idea of playing an IM tournament. I've done it many times. You know, I get paid something, I give up some work time, but I don't get to play much. You know, the problem is, number one, I won't play 2 games a day. Number 2, I won't play in the morning. And number 3, auto mod allows you to say anything. Number 3, there has to be a decent time control in play with more than one time control. And unfortunately, I was like, okay, is there a good time control? He's like, yeah, 2 time controls, 1 game a day. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. 1 game a day, great. I'm totally open to it. And then I'm like, what are the round times? And then he dropped the bomb on me. 10 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm like, and it's like really far. I'd have to commute to the airport every day at 10 o'clock in the morning. It'd be like going to the airport 10 days or 9 days in a row at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Really sick. So what are we doing? Pokeball. So, that's probably not going to happen. I could, like, you know, if I had won like a major tournament at the European Tour, Poker Tour, I'd have money and I could like rent a hotel room at an airport hotel and like just play the tournament, you know. If I had an extra $10,000 laying around or something. If I hadn't lost a shitload of money in December playing poker, I would, like, seriously, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But I told him if someone dies, you know, I'll act as like a reserve, but only in you know, if there's like a death in the family or something. I'm serious. I don't want to lose the rest of my rating points. I hate playing in the morning. And even 1 game in the morning is bad. But imagine, like, we're a tournament. I've never played a closed tournament where every game, never ever in my life have I played a closed tournament where every game was starting in the morning. 1 game, you know, multi-round tournaments where, like, you know, maybe there's double rounds and the morning games are at 10 or 11 a.m. Okay, but every game, dude, that's like, are you kidding me? That's the worst thing ever. Poor guy. I guess their site, they have, like, Mr. Coffee would understand. Somehow their playing site is only available until like 6 in the evening or something else has to be there. So I want to help. I really do. I want to be helpful. But this is not going to happen. All right, dude. Speaking of things that are not going to happen, this situation, this guy is like typical, you know, all about fast, all about just playing fast. Pretty typical scenario. Too much emphasis on fast and not enough emphasis on good. That's the problem here. And you had like double the time of me, you know. You have doubled the time of me and you're still playing faster than me. So most people, when they play Blitz, I had a warm-up game. That was kind of suspicious. Oh no, increment. You know, normal time control, bro. I mean, it is a normal time control they're organizing. Normal good time control, but morning. I mean, the last time I played a game in the morning, you guys know what happened. I lost a match for my team at the World Senior team championship is what happened. Damn, this guy is super fast. Increment. No increment. Clear pawn up. Oh no. No, you're not gonna do that, bro. He's all about time. It's Blitz, so yeah, you have to play fast, but see, I'm not really warmed up. This is my second game today, and my first game today was 7-0 without berserking, so I'm not really prepared for this, theoretically. Evil. What's up, Evil? Dr. Evil, to you. What a subtle move. Now that's a neat move. Holy moly, Batman. What a great move. Gotta give him credit for that. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm 2 pawns up, is what I'm doing. Sorry, bad count. 1 pawn up. It's enough. You meant the arena. No, there's no sense in... Yeah, I don't put increments in arena, Mr. Coffee. I stopped doing that a long time ago. You know, what's the point? It just kills the arena increment. There's no sense in doing arena increments. It makes sense in a Swiss, but it doesn't make sense in the arenas. If we're going to have berserking, then why have an increment? Another request to join the team. From Simul on Sunday. They get canceled anyway, so I figured why have an increment? I mean, that's why I make it 7-0 though. You know, 10-0 is good. But 7-0 or 10-0. 10-0 would be rapid. We could employ rapid ratings. But anyway, I was just like, it was a tease. This idea of playing an IM tournament, and I got my hopes up, and then he's like, yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it's no big deal. It's not a great tournament. I'd be like the highest rated player. It's pretty bad, actually. I mean, it's almost impossible to gain rating points. You're gonna play in a tournament. Here's the breakdown. Play in a tournament where you're the highest rated player and you're the oldest player in the tournament. A 10-player round robin. You're the oldest player and you're the highest rated. Now, what is the chances that you gain rating points? I mean, do the math on that. The only good thing about it was there's not too many, like, I didn't see, like, too many little kids. They're mostly, like, adults younger than me, which is not too bad. But anyway. All right. So we keep getting the new players here. You guys know I'm not heavily into Blitz these days. This is the fastest I'm going to play. Well, yeah, this position. World Senior Chess Championship. Asteroid must be playing. I'm not going to start with the Elon Musk stuff. Okay. G4 was played against me. That's the main line at World Senior. I suppose Bishop D3 is okay. It's not a bad move. Alright, we gotta play quick because, yeah. Whatever. Silly Blitz chess. I used to play a lot of silly Blitz chess, but always 5-0. 5-0 is my... 5-0 is my go-to. But again, I haven't been doing much of that either. So, we're out of practice in Blitz. Badly. Guys should have seen me. At the World Senior, there was a Blitz tournament. I got seeded first, and I was just playing... I played pretty well in like the first round against some older WIM, and then just played like an idiot. It was horrible. It was like 3+2. 3+2 live is it's horrible. It's a horrible time control. I'd rather just play 5-0. Maybe even 3-0 because you know what's up. But with the 2-second increments, like and the actual pieces on the board, I honestly don't know if it's even worse. I'd almost rather not have the increments because at least I know where I'm at. You know, I just never play with 2-second increment. And like it's just enough time to move the pieces. Literally, if that. And I'm slow. I'm slow moving over the board pieces. It's my first over the board Blitz tournament since like 2015 or something like that. Literally, I think it was like literally my first over the board Blitz tournament in 10 years. I swear to God. And I'm like a rusty machine that hasn't been used in 10 years, and I'm trying to play this 3+2. I have no clue how to play with a 2-second increment. I'm just like, well, with the phone I can do it, but on the human in person tournament, it's like I don't know how much 2 seconds is worth in terms of like I never played 3+2 with a real board. That was horrible. I lost to like 3 people I shouldn't lose to. One of them was really ridiculous. He was just like moving his pieces back and forth until I got low on time and started just losing on time. The guy literally just like rolled up in a ball and moved his pieces back and forth really fast. I told him after the game, I was like, nice style. He ended up being a nice guy, but it was just grotesque. Don't play 3+2 over the board tournaments. I guess that's the official FIDE World Championship in Blitz. They did that. That's gross. It's so gross. It's gross. I mean, I guess you get used to it, but still, like, it's because it takes so much time to physically move the pieces. It's like it should be at least 4+2. I mean, ideally 5+2. So what is this guy's deal? Kappa Cooper, 1900 bullet, 1800, and then 1400 rapid. That's weird. What's with their rapid rating, bro? What's with the rapid rating? Not many games. 14? It's your girlfriend playing Bullet and Blitz, right? You got bored. You got bored and disconnected. Someone's going to need to explain to me why this guy is 1450 in rapid, 1800 in Blitz, and 1960 in Bullet. Your little brother plays classical. No, your dad plays classical. I would rather have 5-0 than 3+2 if we're going to play real over-the-board Blitz. And then, very systematic play here by White. It's like playing Zen chess or something. So this guy is there's no conceivable way this player could be 1450 based on 160 games in Rapid. That's physically impossible, okay? Unless you just forfeited all your games because you got bored and you wanted to play Bullet. I don't like to see this kind of inconsistency in the ratings. That's not okay. Too big of a differential. You can't be 1450 in Rapid and 1829 in Blitz. And you've got a significant number of games there. That's 160 games. That's two different people you're talking about. That's your dad playing on the classical games. Yeah, it's my dad. He's too lazy to create his own account. My girlfriend plays classical on my account. I forgot about that one. Okay, yeah. So far, perfect play by White. Pretty much perfect play. I don't know about bishop d3 theoretically. It's not main line, but it's not bad. Everything he did here was literally perfect. And Nimzovich and Bind Zenchess approved. Where's his time? And he also didn't berserk, but he's got bullet games. He's gonna lose on time. No, I didn't castle. No, I don't like getting checkmated. Dude, what is going on with this guy? He must be insulted. I'm suspicious. Like that other guy. Okay. Consistent. Perfect play by White. Pretty much. Maybe I had bishop c6. So this time play. King e2 is kind of weird. Took away his knight's only square. Wow. Nice move. Oh. He might be human. I'm just paranoid. You guys should see the exchange Lopez I played against in 1900 before the tournament started. I have rook takes b2. It's check. Rook d1, bro. Does that win material? That looks like it might win material. That's really, really freaking me out, man. But I have queen h7. Yeah, you got too much bullet chess, man. You're playing too much bullet chess. It's not good for you. Jeez. That was a super weird game. Alright. Very strange time management. Now that's a kind of player who played as if he's used to having an increment and then didn't. But if it's no increment, you gotta leave yourself with time to finish the game. As I do. I generally leave myself, I try to leave myself approximately a minute or something. But that's the exception. Most people don't play increment. And you don't know how to play with an increment. The Gambit Astrobate is afraid to play or never listen. He never listens to me. 4 minutes. 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 4 listen to me, Asterbate. Never played the Gambit. I feel like we might have had this once. Wow. Holy moly. Oh no. Oh no. Not that. I'm gonna do G5. Sacred bishop. Sacrificial bishop. Guys, nobody's berserking back. And where is everybody? Come on. Mr. Coffee's the only person in chat here. Knight takes. Now, where do I want to place my bishop? Feels like wherever I put it, eventually there's going to be some sort of issue. And I also need to think about where I'm going to put my king. Put the king back on its original square. I just don't really. Maybe I should have played bishop a3. I mean, it's the obvious move. Captain Obvious. I'm thinking too much, though. Now, here's another time management thing. Why not berserk if you're going to play fast? Look how fast he's playing. Man, I'm hallucinating he had a pin here with knight a5. But wait a minute, my king's on d8, not e8. That doesn't work. You can't do that. If you're gonna play fast, then it makes sense to berserk, no? Oh. This is a terrible move. King c7 is like the worst move of all time. I might still be better after this move. It was my plan, but it was kind of a bad plan. I didn't want to keep the king in the pin. I didn't want to go to e8, and I want to connect my rooks, so this seems logical, but not ideal. What's up, everybody? Nobody's talking in chat, god damn it! Talk! Talk to me. Alright. Things are going to change around here. God damn it, Jerry. Yeah, you still got that. I'll tell you what I'll do. Pretty damn good player. I can't really figure out a plan. I guess I should have played bishop a3 8 years ago. I had the structural advantage. The massive earth-shaking structural advantage. Black is at least like a quarter of a pawn better with that structural advantage than chess. That gives me at least a quarter of a pawn. It's huge. It's everything. Now that's also a kind of structural advantage. Now how's that for a structural advantage? Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's a structural advantage. I like that structural advantage. I got no time though. A whole extra pawn. Now we're talking. I really haven't played enough Blitz lately. You know, I'm super out of practice. I just didn't want to get my bishop trapped. This is not necessarily the ideal square for my rook, giving up the d file. So here's my question. Is it better if you want to play for time, should you not berserk or berserk? Oof. I get it. I do. I don't like bishop b6 happening on my watch. This is a crazy thing to do. I thought it might make things simpler for me. It's probably making it harder. Way too much about time. His entire game is time-based. Can I borrow that rook? Just to make it a little bit faster. You guys are just really terrible with the playing for time. I mean, it's toxic. All right, I'm gonna take a little break and be right back. Get my heart rate back down to a normal level. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check my blood pressure and be right back with you guys. I created this time control. Now I'm complaining that people are playing for time. Yeah, well, I mean, the only way to have competitive chance is to berserk. I cannot berserk and play 7-0, you know. And then I know what happens. I have no chance to win the tournament. But I felt like being competitive today. So Stefano 8. Oof, beats Cheesy Noob. He has a 25 performance rating after 8 games. Wow, dude. It's quite the performance rating. Alright, Richard Brenton in 4th place. Cheesy Noob back for the Blitz. Mr. Chess. Now that's an original name. No, Mr. Chess 1978. Major Tell. Where are the regulars? Zencha says now Saji has both a dynamic and structural advantage. There was an in-between moment there where I let it get out of control. You know, I totally let the position get out of control. So I was getting low on time. The exchange sack was incorrect, you know. The whole thing. Now, how is it that I automatically play the highest rated player? Not highest rated, but the highest standing. It's like, is this a Swiss or something? Why am I getting paired against the other top ranked player in terms of score? Just a coincidence. And Stefano, I don't know who Stefano is. We've played them before, but at the moment they're performing 2,500, which is kind of high, theoretically, for someone who's 1923. He's just lucky. He was just lucky in the first few rounds. He beat me in another game. I'm not going to berserk against a player who's 1900 with a 2500 performance rating. And the other, like, rival player with the most points. You probably also play out King Oh No, new to blindfold. Someone did that recently, Uber driver. Didn't they? I banned someone for that. I banned someone from the team for that. That was... Okay, so... That's... That would actually make a lot of sense. That koala character, I banned from the team. For unsportsmanlike play. Uber driver's talking to himself again. The other possibility is that Uber driver is new to blindfold and he's like logged on talking to himself, which I definitely wouldn't put past him. Uber driver is pretty strange, and talking to yourself, you know, it's pretty common. And Uber driver likes to create phony secondary accounts, so I could totally see Uber driver logging on to his new alt account and having this conversation right here. Queen A5. Alrighty. And after D5, you can't go to E5, so you really don't have good squares. I didn't plan on making this move, but I just didn't like his queen. You know, he wants to swing the queen over to H5. Actually, that would be met by knight F4 in a lot of cases. I didn't really want to see like a sacrifice along the lines of F4, queen H5, G4. This looks really good for white though. But he's a very fast dude. So we're anticipating b5. A little bit of thinking might go a long way, as they say. No, wait, no one ever said that. I just made it up. Peert's theme. Trading of these pieces. Technically, this is not a Peert's. It's like a Sicilian, right? It was a Sicilian, but now the structure's changed. It's still like a Peert's, more or less. Yes, b5 is the best move for black. He found that. He sees everything. Aha. And then there, and then what do I do? Well, whatever. I wanted to try something here, but it's not that clear. There. Very annoying move. Really, this. I don't know. He's very mysterious, the Stefano 8. He should have beat me in one game. That was the draw. So it's b5, a4. b5, a4. I'm clearly better. Except for weird tactics. Do I really want to play a4 though? I mean, is there any point in a4? What does a4 even do? Basically nothing. The dude is like equalizing. He's scary how fast he is. It's scary how fast he is, you know? But he has a terrible score against me. Terrible. Horrific. Delicious. So I suspect, what was the name of the koala account? The koala account that I banned. Now, black, with a very interesting move here. One of many. So creepy, bro. c7, okay. Wow, what do I do? What a move. This is creepy, dude. This play is creepy. Is this guy for real? Is he for real? Seriously? Queen c7 wasn't the only move there. I want to look at this game carefully afterwards. I'm kind of in space, so I'm missing things tactically. Well, black is kind of playing in a tricky manner. I guess I'm still better. Wow. So he was nearly winning. This is insane. 2 times he had knight takes e4. 2 times he didn't play it. That is really freaky. The one time he almost beat me was where I was up a piece and I underestimated him. But here again, G4. This player has incredible sort of talent. But he's got this acerbate slash Dimitri style, just rapid fire play without calculating. It's crazy, you know. Why not take a little bit of time to actually calculate? Imagine how good you would be. It's unbelievable that he's already like won 4 games. He's extremely fast and really pretty good. And he's just blatantly missing brutal tactics one after another. If he would actually use a little bit of time, find those. I mean, to be fair, he did use some time here. I don't know where he used it. It didn't feel like he did. He did use his time. Oh, peace. I mean, he missed 94 twice, dude. The first one was brutal when I played A3. When I played A3, he could have played knight takes C4. Look at this combative move now. You know what? I'm not going to allow that. My knight can't move, though. This is really pissing me off. I need to get my other knight in the game. Now you're not going to repeat position there. Happy New Year, Juicebox Wizard. Guys, I just want to mention, now, nice to see Juicebox Wizard, but our old friend Blobix, I'm a little bit worried about. Thinking of people who didn't, Juicebox, Happy New Year. Blobix has been gone for, I noticed, like 8 months without being on the site. That's not a good sign. I think maybe he was sick. So, good to see you're okay, Juicebox Wizard. Oh man, this guy is just relentless. Just relentless. Relentless with the threats. Jesus. Look at that queen move. Holy moly. You sure you're not related to Cheesy Noob? No, the other thing is like the aggression factor, very high. Very, very high aggression factor. 4-0 going into this game with me. Missing 2 clear tactical shots that would have given him maybe a winning position or a very strong edge. Because sometimes the priority is like too much moving quick. We've seen that repeatedly. Moving quick is important, but it's not as important as playing good moves. You know? It's just not as important. Secondary. Quick has to be secondary. And that's something that I like, you know, adhere to. But let's pause for a second and just take to point out like what this guy could have done here. Did you guys see these tactics he had? I have like a very large advantage out of the opening, and then I got kind of, I don't know, you know, conned into playing d5 here with a huge advantage. Turns out it's the best move. I didn't see how b4 works. I have b4. It's like, I guess, a rook takes b7 thing. I have no idea how this is so strong. Rook b1, rook takes b7. I mean, I have no idea. So he goes back. b5's a good move. And now b4, best move, knight b1. Bishop b5. I decide to trade rooks. He's simplifying. And now he's practically equalized. And after rook takes c1, knight takes c1. Knight on bd7 is apparently a question mark, blocking his bishop. But watch this. I tried to be fancy and I played a3. And here I was terrified that he has this. It looks like it might not work. Knight takes e4, f takes e4, bishop takes e4, check. And I was really scared about this pawn, you know. This is insanely scary pawn. So there's like one study-like move. You hope everyone's back in the early days till now. I'm back from in the early days till now. You're doing well anyway. I'm glad you are. We hadn't heard from you in a while. I mean, again, when I don't hear from people, I get worried. With Blobix particularly. I don't think that bodes well. I know his name. I can look him up. I didn't see I have a study-like resource here. That's just a miracle. But on the next move, he had it again. So after a3, queen c7, by the way, queen c7 is the only good move for black. And it looks like I'm trapping his bishop, but it's a blunder because he has a shot again, knight takes e4. So how do you find queen c7 and then not see knight takes e4? That's really crazy. And here he has a clear advantage. After bishop takes d4, queen d4. I saw this, of course. Check. I would play king h2. Oh, he's winning, in fact. Holy shit. I can play king f2. I'm losing no matter what. Crazy. Just lost. Like, where does that come from? I see it, but he doesn't see it. He beat 4 people and doesn't see that move against me. That's hard to believe, you know. How do you play that queen c7 move and not see knight takes e4? Your bishop is like trapped. Your bishop on b5 is trapped. I'm lucky the first knight takes e4 didn't win. Oh man, Chess Riddler is fast. I'm not going to berserk. I saw this really interesting opening. Ah, you played the Scandinavian, okay. I had a kind of cool idea. So, new koala. The koala's big on bullet. I don't know. I'm going to play bishop c4. I don't know too much about this move. Once in a while I try something different here and there. George Sulu, my friend from Germany at the World Senior, played it in a game. It's a quieter approach where you don't give black like this pawn on d4 to attack all the time. That can be pretty annoying, to be honest. But I don't really know what I'm doing here at all. And knight c6 looks like it might be quite a good idea, because I don't know if I want to get pinned. I don't have d4 d5, for example. I don't have an attack on the knight on c6. So for all I know, this knight c6 is a good move here, but it does leave his queen like no obvious place to go other than b6. Black queen could easily get trapped. This is a strange move, obviously. Queen e5. Normally, I would be reticent to trade queens. In fact, I'm not sure he'll even trade queens. You know, he doesn't have to trade queens. He can try queen d6, for example. Although queen d6, knight b5, that looks kind of dangerous. We start playing queen d6, knight b5, queen d8, bishop f4, and it may just be over, you know. I think that might be too much to ask from the position for my opponent, so I'm okay with this. Just quietly going into an endgame that's ostensibly equal. His f7 pawn, however, is more equal than the other pawns. Tempting here to play f4, grab the nugget. Oh my gosh. How do I resist grabbing that nugget? I don't have to grab it right away. I can play h3, then grab the nugget. Is my bishop possibly going to get trapped on f7? Sack a knight! 2 pawns for the knight. Ah, he has knight d4 too. Just makes sense. Bishop h5. No. Yeah. Bishop takes f7. If bishop takes f7, e6, knight f3. I can always bail my bishop out with f5, but it's not really the plan here. Bail it out. Oh my god. My bishop is not trapped. That bishop is not trapped, ladies and gentlemen. It's not trapped anymore. If it was trapped, the trap is no longer with us. All right. Yeah, he's playing fast and furious. Furioso. All right, I've got enough time. Yeah, I mean, the problem with this time control is that it's really hard. Might be enough to get me back in the country, honestly. Using Google Maps to scout out some land. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You're not talking about, you're not doing the Elon Musk, Trump, I mean. No, we're not going to talk like, Greenland is not the, we're not starting. Dude, come on. We're not taking... No, but that's ridiculous, dude. Alright, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Are you gonna, like, take it over? Maybe we get Putin to invade on our behalf. Little green men. What a perfect place for little green men to pop up. Now that's a move I could see in Putin's playbook, right? Oh, suddenly these soldiers start popping up in Greenland. Guess what? We're taking over Greenland. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about it. That's totally plausible. We're here to play chess, boys and girls. It's already been colonized. It's owned by Greenland. That's a European country. You know about that, right? Greenland? I can't believe this shit, man. You watch too much YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Elon Musk's latest is that people who are born by C-section have larger brains. Just whatever kind of bullshit you can spout out that you saw on, you know, TikTok or whatever. Not you, I mean you, like, you know, you. Like, everyone, you. Not necessarily just Juicebox. Yeah, Greenland, it's a good joke. It was a joke, you know, the first time, and it's still a joke. Obviously, you could buy Greenland from Denmark, but why the fuck would they want to sell Greenland when it's, you know, potentially worth a lot? It's a gold mine. I can't believe I'm talking about this. Guys, we're focusing on chess here. No more Greenland nonsense. Where are you now? Where in the world is Juicebox Wizard? Good idea. He's not trading. Yeah, it gets my rook off the 7th rank. Nice job. I'm only 1 pawn up. But it's a nice king. The pawn cube. Pawn diamond. Speaking of diamonds. Pawn diamonds. Alright, let's use our majority rule. Juicebox. Uh-oh. Suddenly my rook looks a little loose. Just Riddler. Yeah, look at that move. No, I'm not okay with that. No, I'm not okay, and I'm not going to play d4 and weaken my position further. Think of this as an exchange Roy Lopez, where I have a kingside majority. Can we think about it that way? Oh my God. Uber driver. What? Report Uber driver. Oh, yes. So this guy is stalking me again. Who stalks the stalkers? Dude, that's it. I'm gonna report you for stalking me. I hope your account gets banned, dude. I'm really tired of this guy stalking me. Can we report him for stalking? Please? I've had like pretty much enough. It's gotten more aggressive lately. But I'm not gonna fuck around anymore. I can't block the guy from my own chat? Like, why is that? My own tournament chat? I reported him to lichess mods. I know that. I know I reported him to lichess mods. But it's the only option I have. You know, I can't block him or block him from the chat. Can you? I mean, how can we block this guy? He's a complete stalker and harassing me constantly. Dude, so I can announce the tournament. There's reasons for a chat box. It's a tournament. The chat. I can delete the chat room. It's an option. You know, I mean, when we start. Oh, it's a draw. Wow. Impressive. All right. Anyway, it would have been very hard to win you with that amount of time to win you. To beat you without amount of time left with rook and bishop against rook and knight versus bishop, it's very awkward. I like how black is better here, according to my engine. Black is better. Good game? No, not really, but a fun game maybe. All right. Oh, Cheesy Noob's in first place. Wow. There's a surprise. He came out of nowhere. Now I can turn... Maybe during the game I can't turn the chat room off, but I can do it now. Let's see. Can I modify it in the tournament? Let me see. Entry conditions, features, chat room. Bloop. Yeah, it's gone. All right. No more chat room. I got an hour and 20 minutes left. Dude, that's the longest hour and 20 minutes. This tournament's been going on an hour and 10 minutes. It's the longest hour and 10 minutes of my life, I think. They say when you have new experiences, time seems to take more, go more slowly. I must be having a lot of new experiences lately. Sun Prism, what you did in the Sunday Simul, unacceptable. You can't just leave our simuls, guys. Sun Prism, what happened there? You just bailed on our simul. Don't do that. No, don't play if you can't stay. Sun Prism. Please don't play, guys, if you can't stay in the Sunday simul. You're taking a place away from someone else. If you're bored, please don't sign up and play. So that applies to everybody, even people who have been subscribers. Asterbate, I've been on the verge of banning Asterbate at one point because he resigned so early. It's like, why even bother? But this week he put together a great game for our Sunday Simul. By the way, how is that guy chatting in our chat if he's not a member of the team? Can somebody explain this to me? I do not understand. Don't you, Mr. Coffee, don't you have to be a member of the team to chat in the tournament? Can you understand that? I mean, that guy was kicked out of our team a long time ago. Unless you were Astrobait, like, let him back in. That's very strange. Maybe there's some kind of bug. I don't understand. So I go to tournament. You know, I don't allow people who cheat or trolls or stalkers in the tournaments. Let players discuss in a chat room. Players. So if he's not on the team and not in the tournament, how can he talk in the chat room? That's extremely strange. I do not understand. I could just go to people's random private tournaments and start chatting in there? Does that even make sense? That's really messed up, dude. Could be like a bug, where if you're like a former member of a team, it doesn't know you've been kicked out, and it lets you chat or something like that. Mr. Coffee, try getting kicked out off the team and then chatting. Try stalking me. Your chances of joining a team are going down. I mean, what is the end goal here? To get kicked off of lichess for stalking someone relentlessly? Because you're never getting, like, admitted to the team, or, I mean, I don't understand. What's the point? If you're banned, then get out of my tournaments and stay away from me. All right, Cheesy Noob. Can't berserk against Cheesy Noob. I almost lost on time against my last opponent with a 7-move time control. He's berserking against me. Okay, good luck with that. Yeah, give me his knights. No, that sucks. H4? Excuse me? Alright, dude. That's enough. That's enough. Thanks. That's your last game against me. Alright, so he's done. He's now done from the tournament and the team. Next place is me. And Sung Prism is in second place. That guy's been removed from the tournament, so he's no longer, he's finished playing. Not after the last troll stalker, I'm gonna like tolerate people playing H4 and A4 against me. Play a real game or don't play, you know. This is just total bullshit. Don't waste my time and everybody else's time. You're banned from the team. So Cheesy Noob won't be able to maintain that score, so someone else will get past him. We don't want him like winning the tournament. Zenchess is still in, but he's been maybe left. Yeah, he's still playing. Okay. Zenchess trying to play actual chess. Appreciate that. Thank you. My tolerance is like 0 at this point after the stalker guy. But I've had problems with Cheesy Noob before, so it's enough. Please don't. Please don't do that. Good game. Dinekis against Zenchess. Zenchess berserking. It's a risky decision because Dinekis plays very, very fast. And although Zenchess is a stronger player, and Dinekis is also a sandbagger of sorts, he manipulates his rating, and he's definitely better than 1779 Blitz. Zenchess makes a bad decision here by berserking against Dinekis. I have a very, very short leash for new people in the chat who are not subscribers. You're on a very short leash if you're not a subscriber or at least a regular. So what is that comment about? Did somebody say cheating? Do I want to know where that comment is coming from? This is a kind of Velimirovich. I think we'll just ban pretty much anything that's even close, Mr. Coffee. I mean, that could be anybody. That could be the stalker, Cheesy Noob, or just some other random guy trying to be triggering. I was in a good mood, but it's deteriorating fast here. Alright, so I thought this would be an interesting game between these two. But Zenchess making, I think, a huge mistake berserking against Dinekis. The guy he purposely keeps his rating low, I guess. Maybe it makes your pairings easier or something. I don't know why. If you're 1790 in Chess 960 and your Chess 960 rating is higher than your Blitz rating, we have a problem, Houston. You know? He's always manipulated his ratings. Sometimes it's like 1888, 1880, 1880, 1888. Like, he'll have 4 ratings that are 1888. It's Did I say cheating? Well, no. But he sandbags his ratings, so artificially manipulating your ratings is not cheating, but it's against the rules. People do that. You know, it's not really morally, like, acceptable. It's just an online chess rating. It's just cheating with the computer. Oh, no. Nobody's cheating. Nobody's cheating. Nobody cheats, it's my team. If you cheat, you get banned. And so there's not many people cheating. No talk of cheating here. Nobody's cheating. They're just doing immoral things with the ratings. Purposely manipulating them to deceive the opponents that you're playing, to make you think you're weaker than you really are, for example. Poor Zenchess, like, thinks that his opponent is 1700. And now he's, like, in a very scary position against a player who's clearly not 1700. He's clearly much stronger than 1700. You know? So he makes the decision to berserk in this game based on the fact that his opponent has a 1779 Blitz rating. That's not really fair. I mean, that's not fair, dude. I mean, you're misadvertising your actual strength. No, so I think the Zenchess is in trouble. Well, dude, we can have yeah, cheating. Everyone associates the word cheating with like cheating, like using a computer, like Hans. But there's many definitions to cheating, you know. We could have like a philosophical discussion of what the word cheating means too. But for all intents and purposes, it's an immoral behavior, the sandbagging. Because it's also hard to prove he lost the points on purpose. But, you know, if you saw this guy before, he has like 4 ratings that are exactly the same number, you know, and that didn't happen by accident. Why am I not getting a game, by the way? I kicked everyone out? I kicked everyone out and we got some new players. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Uh-oh. Repunge the second? This looks acceptable. But that's highly suspicious. No. Enough trolls for this. Enough trolls in today's stream. It's New Year's troll stream. All the old trolls are coming back. But I have zero tolerance, really. I'm not going to get, like, tilted and angry. I'm just going to ban everyone for various reasons. If I have any even remote reason to ban you, I'm going to ban you. Or, like, kick you out of the team or whatever, you know. It's cool. Somehow Sun Prism is in first place, but I don't really know how he did that. He snuck up there. I haven't had a game in, like, 3 hours because I kicked everyone out. Look, this is our first tournament, Blitz tournament in a while, so I don't expect we're going to have like a great field necessarily immediately right off the bat. I've got to run these tournaments every week on a regular basis and get a kind of following going again, because I haven't been streaming regularly like the last 2 months, to be honest, almost at all. So it's going to take a little while. If I do these kind of tournaments every Tuesday, yeah, dude, you are chatty. And you talk about Greenland and shit, you know, and I'm trying to concentrate. That actually led to me, like, you caused me to not beat, who was I playing, like, 2 rounds ago that I drew? You distracted me. Actually, the troll distracted me, too. It's not just your fault, but I get distracted very easily. Also, lack of doing this on a regular basis. Alpha, we've played this account before. How's my score? See how this guy's Blitz rating is 2016? Based on 11,000 games? And his chess960 is 1729. Okay? That's legit. But the problem is, Dinekis has 1790 chess960 and 1729 Blitz, dude. Guess what? That's not cool. That means that you've manipulated your ratings in some way. Chess960 is hard as hell to get a rating that high, over high 1700s, is extremely strong. That's like over 2,000 Blitz strength. I mean, you could say, well, it's an unrated tournament, it doesn't really matter. I get it, but still, it does matter. I mean, we're playing for casual games, we're playing for fun, but at the same time, you know, when you mislead people, Zen Chess wouldn't berserk if he knew his opponent was that good. So you're making people do stuff they wouldn't normally do. It's kind of dirty pool. Zen Chess is going to end up losing his game because his opponent misrepresented his real strength. And then he's going to get angry and, like, leave the tournament. And that hurts everybody, you know. Gonna make him tilt. Alpha? Oh, Alpha Zero. I'm playing... Jesus, I'm playing the wall. I don't know, maybe white's better here. You're chatty. You're always chatty. A lot of coffee or other drugs or alcohol involved. I know. I can't. I stopped drinking alcohol on a regular basis because it just makes me tired. I don't want to be tired. And I'll drink like once or twice a week, but I'm not going to drink on the streams and stuff like I used to. Not that I drank that much, but still. I could go for some good wine. Alpha. It's an alpha. I don't like my position, This pretty much sucks. Question is, what is the question anyway? I don't know. He's pretty decent. This player, I'm 7-1. I hate my position, I hate my structure, and I hate that knight coming to d5. And I'm still probably okay in this position. Finally. So say I play like d6. Damn, dude, he's kind of brutally strong positionally, though. 2016. I'm paranoid about everybody. The first thing he did, though, is the d takes c5. That's just... I want to kill myself, Releasing the tension. I hate when people do that. It's a bad move, but it creates this very... boring symmetrical structure that's sort of hard for either side to do anything. He's basically giving away his advantage, but creating a very dry position at the same time. It's a type of ready opening, and that's a strategy that oftentimes black uses. I've faced it when I'm white, mostly. This is so gross. Oof. He's got a kind of robotic style. And I'm mostly sober. Mostly. Well, I try to remain sober. B4 is a good move. Remain seated. I would call it a robotic positional style. But also wow, really ridiculously solid for 2016. And I'm 7-1 against this guy? I don't remember. But I still hate my position. I feel like I'm playing like a bad computer. It's not killing me yet. It hasn't gotten around to killing me yet. But it will get there eventually. Yeah, I regret not taking it on d5. We're going to have to think this through a different way. Neither side berserking in this game. My god, he's just dude, it's like the Terminator. It just keeps coming at you with the constant expansion. Bro. 2016. Queen A3. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Oof, I think I missed something there, but it's cool. So he's successfully built a total fortress, or made me build a total fortress for my side. It's a very strange type of style we're seeing here. Like, the goal is to lock the whole position. Not to try to win, but lock the whole position as fast as possible. Kill the position. Careful now. Oh my god, he's shifting. He's shifty. He's shifting to the other side. Wait now. Now you're going for it? You're going to attack me? You can't have everything here. Wow. You can't have everything. And which way do I take back? Yeah, this is probably a mistake, like most of my moves. The other thing is, I really have trouble. I have a lot of trouble, like, appreciating other people's styles. Harry Styles. Maybe I should have taken with the E-pawn, huh? You know, people, I can't judge their strength. It's like, I used to be able to tell how good people were, and now I have no freaking clue anymore. I thought, oh, this player was really weak, and then next thing I know, I'm getting crushed, or the opposite is true. Rook G8. F2 is hanging. Instantly. That's the best move, for sure. Now, that doesn't seem to do anything. I guess it does. Okay, bishop c8. So I have a bad bishop. He has a knight that just sits there. But now what? Oh no. Bishop g4? Does that do anything? It might almost do something. Oh no, f3? Rook g3 is very interesting. Maybe not enough. But I can just do nothing, right? The secret is doing nothing well. Jesus Christ, he's gonna flag me. Okay, next. What did we think about? Rook g3 takes, check. I have no clue what I'm doing. Oof. h5? Oh, I know, bishop g4, that was it. It was bishop g4. Oh no, the pawn. Good God, man. What? What just happened? Do you understand? Does anyone understand what just happened here? Was that a malfunction? Good night, Juicebox Wizard. Welcome back. Hope you get a chance to play at some point. So I banned Cheesy Noob. You know, I reserve the h4, a4, h5, 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 a5 for the people that I really have zero respect for. if you're gonna do that against me, I'm gonna accept that as you have zero respect for me, and I'm gonna ban you from the team. And I think he's watched enough of my streams to have some sort of clue how I am. So that's a very strange thing to do. So that's why he's banned. Total lack of respect. We don't need that here. And I don't understand him. Sun Prism is, I don't want to waste my time. I mean, it's a fast time control, but I want to try to play real chess to an extent. But I played the small center defense with e6 and d6, but that's not like playing h4 and a4. That's an actual opening that I wanted to play for, well, actually quite a while. But don't play h4 a4 against me. All right. I mean the same thing. If I play casual games, I'm just going to resign if someone opens with h4 against me or a4. It's a waste of time. And life's too short to waste our time, right? And here's this guy, he's fast, but not using his time. Why not berserk? I don't get it. Interesting opening there. It's quite unusual to see this, and I'm out of the old book, let's say. Okay, a4 maybe. Not an opening you see on an everyday basis by black here. A kind of old Benoni, so to speak. Pretty sophisticated, actually. I had a friend who used to play this. Not in this exact manner, though. There are various ways for black to try to play it. A6 looks like a mistake. So he's used 35 seconds for the whole game, playing an unusual yet sophisticated defense, then making a pretty obvious mistake with that move. It's good to have Juicebox Wizard, but not enough people in the chat to really make a, I don't know. Where's Uber Driver, for example? He doesn't have his phone. Sadly, I had to close the team chat because of lichess allowing random banned people to chat in our team chat. I don't understand, That's really messed up. If you make a private tournament, you should be able to control who can talk in the team chat. A, it should be limited to the players in the tournament, at least. And B, probably to, players, well, obviously the players in the team, It's crazy. That's crazy. It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Like many things on lichess that I don't understand. Why? Ask why. Astrobate, you've been very quiet today. Is Astrobate chat banned or something? Did he get shadow banned on Twitch? I think once Juicebox started going off, like everyone else just got scared to talk. Well, I don't know. It's the chicken and the egg. Did everyone just stop talking because Juicebox was like taking over, or did he just fill the void because no one was talking in the first place? Focus on his game, yeah. Yeah, okay, that explains it. Asterbate is focused on his game. You're just doing work things. Nobody else here, Sun Prism. No, I'm sorry to ban Cheesy Noob, but I don't know what to do. I can't play with someone who's going to play like that. And then, you know, having him win the tournament after I can't play with him seems kind of ridiculous. So the only option is just ban him. It seems like a sound decision. But we had a strange attempt there by one of our old friends to join the team. Unfortunately, that was very strange. Old friends. Okay, what is going on, boys and girls? If you insult my mother, you'll probably get banned. If you play for time with rook versus rook, you'll probably get banned. What else? Let's see what else can result in a banishment. Yeah, this player, I'm not getting it. You know, it's like they don't berserk, but they play for time. You're gonna, like, the game's gonna take forever. You're not gonna get any points. You're not gonna accumulate points in the tournament. The goal is to accumulate points in the tournament. You should berserk. That's the point. If you're gonna try to win on time, I mean, at least berserk. I don't understand. I guess some people just have a speed they play, like Asterbate, and that's it. You know, there's no curing them. He's gonna play his speed no matter what, this guy, and that's it, you know. That accesses the king to the center. Grants access granted. This is not looking good for black. F6 is your bishop's best square. So his king took his bishop's best square. Now I'm trying to infiltrate. Plus I have b4. So this is really over. The same thing that happened. I'm sorry you have to do work stuff, Mr. Coffee. Welcome everybody. How much time? We have 45 minutes left. I think the other person that kind of surprised me was Sun Prism. He's not talking. I guess he's focused on his game too. Yeah. Yeah, not everyone can multitask and talk and play at the same time. Fair enough. Although there are people that do that, it can be frustrating. Now a very tricky move. The old rook a3. I mean, all right. And what's the plan there? Oh, the bishop b4 idea. Okay. I see. I have bad news for you. I have very bad news for you, actually. I had a funny game the other day. I got mated in one against somebody in an offhand game. Similar time situation where I was winning. I was just winning, but I just blundered mate in one. Like queen takes rook, check, mate on the back rank. I don't focus on the clock. Clock is secondary. Clockist. Michael Duklockist. Yeah, see, now this guy's he's gonna come out playing like the best conceivable moves. Very typical, right? Where have we seen that earlier today? But ultimately, he's not that fast when he needs to be fast. Where is his bishop going? You know, this reminds me of someone else. Alright, pre-move. There's... Oh, Sun Prism isn't he's not here. Is he still here? He has a nearly record number of games. What's up with that, by the way? Sun Prism. He's setting a record. I think he's ahead of Asterbait. Where's Asterbait? Asterbait has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games. And Sun Prism with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just 11. Asterbait with 13 games. Oh, there he is. Do we play? Do we play yet? Whoa, whoa. Controversial. Nothing to think about here. No. White is better, I guess. This theoretically, now he takes c6. In some places is considered the best move, but I'm not sure. This move is weird. That's a weird move. That's a weird move you got there. So I am not worried about that. Oh, okay. No. Just kidding. Wow. Double wow. Can I play like... Oh, A7's hanging. Okay. Can I play C5? Oh, knight takes C4. Oh no. Bishop takes. Count Scotula. It's a Benoni. Wait, it's the Benoni. No, it's not the Benoni. Oh, shit. Asterbate, are you playing the white side of the Benoni? No. He lost something. I don't know what he lost. What did he lose? You lost something. All right. We haven't played in a while. And he's not used to facing stronger players. Got ambushed. Berserking. Now I'm going to play better. I'm at the peak of my performance now, around this point in the tournament. And now we start to decline. That was probably my best game of the tournament. And now we start to slow decline. It's like a bell curve. Takes me a while to get warmed up. Then the Alzheimer's starts setting in. Did you guys see the latest research on Alzheimer's? They're understanding this more and more. I think, in the next 10 years is going to be like major in terms of like breakthroughs for treating like dementia and Alzheimer's, but it looks like it's caused by various like viruses and bacterial infections ultimately. There's one article I read yesterday. It's like something like 40% of cases, or I don't know, could be caused by some kind of gut bacteria, a virus in your gut. Basically a gut virus that goes in your vagus nerve. Is that how they call it? It remains dormant, but sometimes it can even go, like into your brain. I mean, I don't understand well enough, but it's just really like they think that they could treat people who have this type of Alzheimer's caused by a virus with antiviral medication if they could identify who they are, soon enough. You'd be talking about maybe possibly curing up 30-40% of, or preventing like 30 to 40% of people, maybe like my mom. The other thing is like picking your nose. So that's another major link with Alzheimer's. Nose pickers are much more likely. So Ivanchuk is in big trouble. But so far we've seen no signs of dementia from Ivanchuk, obviously. Despite his emotional breakdown. Man, what a monster. He's so awesome. Seriously. What an amazing chess player to play at the level he does. He's older than me, which is basically extremely ancient. Here we go with Stefano 8 again. How did he scam me into a almost equal French here? I got distracted. Yeah, really, Mr. Coffee. Nose picking and some kind of gut virus so far. Two different kinds of totally unrelated causes of Alzheimer's. I think we'll probably destroy ourselves with artificial intelligence before we have time to cure Alzheimer's, but no, the nose picking study isn't that new. The vagus nerve thing, they did a lot of autopsies on people with Alzheimer's, and that's pretty new. That's the nose picking one has been around for a while. That's not. Everybody knows that picking your nose might increase your chances for Alzheimer's, but it kind of makes sense. Like sticking bacteria inside your nose could lead to some stuff getting into your brain, and there's shocker. Getting weird shit in your brain is shock gonna cause you to have some kind of infection in your brain or whatever that causes Alzheimer's later. But the one about the gut infection, it's not that easy to go from the gut to the brain. Maybe my mom got Alzheimer's. She was fine until she was 80. Maybe she got Alzheimer's because of something like that, She basically was pretty quickly, unraveled. I always thought, like, if you're gonna get Alzheimer's, it would probably set in earlier than 80. A lot of people it does, but I thought, oh, she's not going to go that way. I've already got. My brain is like brain fog all the time. I'm definitely a prime candidate. I don't really want to trade. Why am I talking about trading queens, actually? That's not going to happen. And our hero doesn't want a castle. And neither do I. But I'm impressed by Stefano. He's got a very Dimitrios style, too. There's a lot of parallels between Stefano Aiden and Dimitriosis. Oh, that's funny. You know what? I went to the World Senior on a totally other subject. Does anyone realize that there's this big Greek streamer guy who I don't really know him, He seems kind of obnoxious, but whatever. The funny thing about the big Greek, okay, it's some Greek player who lives in Germany forever, right? But I always thought it was odd because I have this friend who's a German IM, and his name is George Seul. Seul. And, I knew George since, he came to the Boylston Chess Club once in, 1992 or something. But the funny thing is, I don't know, whenever the big Greek guy started appearing and having his, whenever, out of the blue, to me, he appeared. I never heard of him before. He's some IM who's Greek but lives in Germany. His name is Georgios Sulaitis. Now, come on now. There's the Ghostbusters or whatever, where the god is called Zul or whatever. But seriously? What is the likelihood of one German IM being named George Seul? Seriously. Now, I'll tell you the story, 42. What is how is it possible that there's a German IM named George Seul? I know it's pronounced slightly differently, but still. And then another guy whose name is Georgios Sulaitis. I was when I first realized this guy exists, the only thing I could think was hey, maybe George Seul moved to Germany. He moved to Greece and changed his name to Georgios Sulaitis. So I'll get to the point, now we have a German here to verify the guy is disgusting or whatever, because I can't listen to him in German. When I told, and don't tell the guy this, when I told George Seul about that, he was like, please don't compare me to that guy, That was his comment, dude. He was basically the same as you, Seul is a really class guy. He's a good guy. I forget where he lives. Oh, he lives in Cologne. But anyway, his exact reaction was please don't compare me to that guy. Yeah. It's kind of funny, but just a random thought. I don't know, man. I don't understand people anymore. I just can't judge player strengths. It's so weird. And in one way, this is changing the subject massively here in a very sudden way, but on the one hand, Stefano seems tremendously strong, and on the other hand, he seems extremely weak. And does anybody else get that feeling about players all the time? I'm so conflicted in my evaluation of people. And I think it's an online chess thing, It never used to be possible, but now it's possible for people to literally be great and horrible at the same time. It's crazy, you know. 95, rook e5, queen h5, so I have to defend this pawn. You're great and horrible. How's that for like a compliment? Stefano 8 is great and horrible at the same time. But it's like most people. It's not just him. I mean, most people that I play, I'm just like, it's like facepalm. You know, I don't understand. Now, he's consistently, actually, hasn't been so horrible. But, I mean, his score against me is horrible. So why is he so good, you know? You ask yourself a question. You ask a stupid question, you get a stupid answer. Why is this guy so good? Anyway, I still don't understand how you can have a George Soule and a Georgios Soulaitis be from the same country, you know. Back to the other subject. I mean, this is weird. And they're both IMs, and they're both around the exact same rating, you know, and I'm like, and they're like around the same age. I think Soule is a little bit older, but not much. Around the same. Oh no. Lionel Chessy doing the Zen chess, the delayed Zen chess. Yeah, we know about it, dude. I watch the news. I know all about it, man. I every day I'm glad that I left the United States and I'm not going back, but we've got our own problems here in Hungary. The situation is pretty bad. I'm not much better off in Hungary than I am in the United States, honestly. To be quite honest. Yeah, see here. This is what I'm talking about. He's a genius and a beginner at the same time. I have an idea, but I don't know if it's good enough. I guess we're going to find out. Desperation. Desperation breeds success. You heard it here first. This probably doesn't work. We'll see how fast he finds. Well, actually, no, I don't know. White isn't worse, you know? And he's flagging. This position requires like really high level accuracy by black, I guess, to hang on. But he has no time left. Yeah, Juicebox Wizard brought it up. It wasn't Zen chess. It was Juicebox Wizard. The Greenland thing. Yeah, of course. We should start like mining Bitcoin in Greenland or something. I mean, what a fucked up world we live in. Seriously. There's all that room to make Bitcoin mining. It's a sick world we live in, folks. I'm sorry. So, and he doesn't resign. The other thing is, like, he's fucking good. This is a very strong player, yet he will not resign with 8 seconds left. In a totally hopeless situation. Like, he doesn't know this is a hopeless situation. How weird is that? Your king is pinned down on the 8th rank. I have 2 minutes left. And you're still not resigning here. And I'm an IM. I mean, why would you do that? Just like you have some kind of addiction to playing on or something? Very strange time management. I mean, if he's that good of a player, he would leave some time. You live in a world where government agency is named after crypto. Yeah, and crypto is just a pyramid scheme. And everybody knows that. And even I have Bitcoins, but I'm not deceiving myself. I understand it's a Ponzi scheme, and it could all collapse at any moment. and I'm taking that chance, like a lot of other people. But I mean, for like governments to be like basing their financial security on Bitcoin, it's not like it's a private person or something. El Salvador, has based its currency on, it uses Bitcoin as its currency. I mean, you have a currency that, dude, it's inherently worth nothing. I mean, everyone's heard this argument already. But yeah, I mean, if you have a choice between investing in gold and Bitcoin, I think, the choice is obvious. All right. The Federal Reserve backed by Bitcoin, which is worth 0. The minute that like chaos, starts and the world starts to crumble, your Bitcoin is going to be worth nothing, but maybe like a gold mine will still be worth something. Maybe not. Even the gold mine might be worth very little, but if it becomes a zombie apocalypse, I mean, forget about Bitcoin. But like, metals might still have some value. I think it's like much more realistic to like mine the moon than, dude, the by the way, speaking of cutting off funding, Elon Musk and the Doge Committee, I guess, they've cut a lot of funding. A lot of funding's been cut from the Mars rover like recovery mission. So now you have like this canister on Mars that they can't recover because the government doesn't want to, they're cutting the money for that. This is ridiculous. Elon Musk. I'm starting again. I'm sorry, guys. 22 minutes. I guess because it's not a SpaceX mission. Dude, it's a messed up world we're living in. I can't believe it. I don't know where to start. But I don't know where to go. Where am I supposed to go? If not Hungary, then where? I can't go to the United States. How does Saxec draw? He comes in and he only plays with me. Immediately he plays with me. Why do I not get paired with like an Acerbate or something? Isn't that weird? Conspiracy theory? Yes. Obviously. We're talking about conspiracy theories. Totally. This is probably a bad move. Very well. What was the opening? What did I do here? Just it's a Sicilian, right? Close Sicilian. King's Indian attack. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to go. I was in Portugal. I really liked it. Everyone asks me like, where will I go if I leave Hungary? And I just don't know. Not the United States, not the UK. I can go to Romania. Oh, there's a big scandal here in Hungary because one of the main ministers, or one of the main like favorite friends of Orban, has been sanctioned by the US government. They've been put on like a sanction list. And everyone is like, in Orban's party is like freaking out. And it's not that easy. Like Trump can't just like remove people from sanctions lists and stuff like that. The Seychelles. Saxec draw with bishop g5. That's a crazy move to play. Is this some sort of trick? The Seychelles. That's in the Indian Ocean, right? I heard don't go to Estonia. It's too expensive. Anyway, I don't like the cold. Actually, I don't like the hot and I don't like the cold. If I'm sweating, I don't like it. And if I'm freezing, I don't like it. So it's got to be somewhere moderate. So find me a moderate. I need a moderate climate. I don't like sweating. And I hate freezing. Saxo Draw is in big trouble. But it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. This is probably not enough. Damn. H6. Don't worry, you got your increment. You know, this is my stream. We always have like a 3-second increment. It's totally standard. So losing on time is not an issue here. What am I doing now? All jokes aside, Bishop G5 doesn't work. I have no forward plan. Oh, that. Right. This doesn't really work either. He's gonna go, oh no. Knight b5. I was thinking about that much earlier. I had anticipated that before. Bobby Fischer. Fischer would love to do knight b5 in a closed Sicilian. So Saxo Draw is like hanging on. Hanging on? What the hell is going on here? Does anybody know what I'm doing? Does anybody know what he's doing? Oh, knight d4. That's an insanely awesome move. You gotta respect that move. Damn. I love that. Wow. Alright. And he's still going. Rook b2. You lost on time. Sorry, you're better now. Knight d4, that's an amazing move, bro. Ward Cascas might have found that move. There's 16 minutes left. So maybe Malta? Malta's too expensive. See, I don't have any money. I have a little money, but not enough, you know. I can't live in, like, Estonia or Sweden or Malta unless I get lucky and, like, win a poker tournament or something. I was thinking Portugal would be good. Portugal or Romania. Hungary, the foreign is collapsing. But the people here will never... I don't know, it would take to get rid of Orban. I mean, they don't care. They're just like, they just don't care. They've accepted that, like, life in Hungary will suck forever. It just doesn't matter. It's hopeless. There's, like, no way for the opposition to stop Orban. At least, you know, there's a good chance, like, you can get Trump out of office. Well, anyway, he can't run for office again. But, I mean, there's still a semblance of democracy in the United States. There's a lot of other problems, though. I don't know. Kellard. So this is a new opponent. Out of nowhere. Welcome, new opponent. From nowhere. I'm on the downside of my bell curve. India. I'll go work in a call center in India. I have no chance doing chess in India, obviously. I'd be out of business. Too much competition. Yeah, I played A3 a lot myself, actually. That's not considered to be, like, the most critical move. But it's a safe way for... It's kind of a safe way for white to play. In this line, the A3... I picked that up myself long ago. So I don't know. Kellard. Kellard. Totally new opponent. You are new. Knight A6. I didn't play this I don't think I played this correctly. E5, take. Doesn't look right. Can try knight c6. It's kind of rope-a-dope. Might be alright. A lot of mites here. Okay, now we got dark square lockdown. Now, as long as c5 doesn't happen, my favorite oversight. A lot of good players play this line with black. Lichess, my friend. Yermolinsky. A lot of American players. American grandmasters. Kind of doing in the BOGO. I like the BOGO, but I always mess up my good positions. Last year I had the GN tournament in January where what did I lose, like two good positions? You guys remember? Against the Yugoslavian guy and the Ukrainian GM that I played. I just blow my good positions. This is a dream bind for black. We quickly have like a better position. Do you know Ken from Kansas City? No, not to my knowledge. Basically, I don't know anybody that I didn't meet before 2004. In the States. It doesn't ring a bell. I played Kansas only once in my life, you know, the Russian guy, Mikhail or whatever. And I didn't meet any Kens. Probably not. Is it like a master or something? It, they, them. White is struggling here. Let's make a mistake, right? Knight takes a2, that was a critical part of my game against the Ukrainian guy last January. I got into... Yeah, this is the kind of position I can mess up very easily. I assure you. This looks like right up my alley, actually. I'll be better, I'm better, and then I'm lost. But like in time pressure, the key is that I get in time pressure in like a tournament situation, misplay my position somehow. Who is Ken Fay? He runs a chess club in Kansas City. I've never been to, there's two Kansas Cities, right? There's Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri. You're talking about Kansas City, Missouri, right? There's two Kansas Cities, right? Well, anyway, I've never been to any Kansas Cities. I've been to Kansas. Are we in Kansas yet, Toto? Okay, Missouri. Right. Yeah, suddenly White is like, he's turning into the kind of genius, you know, that you fear. No fear, the genius is here. C4 was hanging, but I don't want to take that pawn. Because I could like win a game or something if I did that. I wouldn't want to win a game or anything. But now b5. I probably lost like most of my advantage. I'm good at doing that. Totally spaced on queen takes c4. Well, he spaced and hung the pawn. I like c5 though. So I'm curious how much of an advantage I actually have here. If any. Probably not much. He's almost equalized. Wow. I think the takes on b5 was possible there. What we need to do now is like a Magnus, where he did that to me. He did like a double lobster, like Cheesy Noob. But in the end game. Prepare the double lobster. Not so easy. Tactically, to get in A4, I can break his pawn chain. So I didn't berserk against this player. I have no idea who they are. They're totally new. King F1. That doesn't seem like a safe move, really. Bringing your king to the center is kind of a nutty thing to do. Ah, but that's not, right? That's not. It's not a nutty thing to do if you do that. Yeah, well, I'm not in the mood to trade queens now with your king on E2. Kel art? Bringing your king to the center there takes some guts. And the H4? You're doing H4. Wow. It's a pretty gutsy move as well. I don't know. Who is this player? Where did they come from? Very strong puzzle, 2288, 42 puzzle storm, bullet 2000. That looks decent. Decent player, clearly. Now he has rook h1. Not a problem. I mean, this bishop is very bad, but I'll find a way to lose. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't think I ever knew any chess players other than, you know... Well, I don't know anything about Missouri except for Michael Brooks. I did meet a nice guy from the Midwest at the World Senior, though, Doug Eckert. I never knew him. He lives in what's it called? St. Louis? St. Louis? Lives in St. Louis. Doug's a nice guy, though. Seemed like a stand-up guy. So at some point, we really want to try something here. But what is it and when is it? Dude, F4? What are you smoking over there? Oh my god, I just hung my pawn? But what about check? It's just a pawn. What am I smoking? Yeah, but he's like, his rooks will be shut out. Oh no. This guy's like psycho. He's kind of psycho. The castle. Castle this. Whoa, dude. Dude, what am I doing? Alright, bro. That's just crazy. I'm sorry. What could possibly go wrong? This is the last game that's going to count for me, probably. Mr. Coffee, you're playing a tournament in Kansas City. Oh, Michael Brooks is registered. Cool. Yeah, Brooks was a really good player. But he's considerably older than me. I'm not sure he's got to be getting up there. $42 Tier 1 sub to Belen TV. Belen Lopez. Alright, Kellart really gave me a scare here. I blundered a pawn at one point there and practically threw the game away. He's also not big on resigning. This does not look healthy for white. Limited edition. Alright. Phew, that was close. New to blindfold, aka the koala. Oh, Stefano 8 versus new to blindfold. The mysterious new to blindfold. Where's our standing here, by the way? Thanks, 42. But there's 64. I wanted you to know there's 64 squares, not 42. You're aware of that, right? That's only... What is that? 42. Let's see. 64 squares. Is it divisible by 3? No. Well, it's close to like 2/3 of a chessboard. Good games, everyone. Except for Cheesy Noob. Disrespecting with the H4, A4, not gonna fly here. Yeah, we do that against people we don't like. I had to pull out the band hammer. He hasn't been here for a while, and you know, he's a kind of weird dude anyway. And probably not the first time I banned him for something. And maybe not the last. Alright, so the mysterious new to blindfold. By the way, that's not Uber Driver, right? That was weird, the way that Uber Driver started talking to new to blindfold. Isn't that a little weird? I still believe that that's a possibility. Especially if Uber Driver didn't play in the tournament. Did we see Uber Driver chatting, right? He was chatting and having a conversation with himself. That is kind of suspicious, guys. Oh no, he's in the tournament. No, I take it back. Sorry, Uber Driver, you're in the tournament. No, he wouldn't play. He wouldn't play a simul. Uber Driver wouldn't do that. That's cheating. No, so the Uber Driver theory goes out the window. So I don't know who... Yeah, the koala, the band koala, could be due to blindfold, but that's almost certainly a new... That's almost certainly a Smurf account for someone that's been kicked out or something. They came from behind to finish... second, but they are the highest rated player, aside from me. Sack draw arrived too late, it looks like. Tournament pairings are now closed. New blindfold versus Stefano. Stefano's up a pawn. This game will not count. Draw. I take it back. The game will count. I never expected it to be a draw, but a draw counts, and they both get points. So final standings. I'm in first, 40 points. New to blindfold, the mysterious, is in second place with 34. Sun Prism, congratulations on the bronze medal. My performance 23.62, new to blindfold 23.39, and Sun Prism with a crushing 2004 performance. Thanks Astrobay for gifting a tier 1 sub to Chess Riddle. Chess Riddler, who got a draw in our individual game, was too quick for me today. I was close to beating him, but suddenly realized, shit, I have no time. Yeah. Well, anyway, number 5 was banned. Zen Chess. I got the impression you were focusing on playing some good chess, you know, and I'm glad you didn't drop out Thanks for finishing the tournament, guys. Chess Riddler, Uber driver. This name, whatever, I can't say. Stefano was very competitive. The new Kellart, Kappa Cooper. So we got some new people. Karan, I didn't play any of these people. I don't understand. Like, there's something weird about the pairings. Like, the pairings felt like it was a Swiss or something. I mean, I really only played, like, the top players. I played Sun Prism, Sac Draw, Cheesy Noob, Zen. Did I play Zen? Chess Riddler. I mean, everyone, I played Stefano, like, several times. Almost everyone I played is on the top 10. I never got paired. I did get Kappa Cooper, but I never got paired with Nefedov, Denekis, Schumacher, Kelmax, Lukiel. Maybe I got paired with Nettie in the beginning. But it is kind of weird. It almost felt like they're pairing. I mean, how do the pairings work? I always thought it was random. It's not random. These secrets of arena pairings. Here I am, like, assuming that arena all my life, all 8 years I've been playing on lichess. It's not random. Okay. I never understood that. Really. I never understood that. I thought it was just really random, but it's not random. It seems random, because you'll play, like, whoever, like, 4 times, There'll be, like, these arenas where I play Acerbate 4 times. And so it's always given the impression to me that it was random, like whoever's available. But I guess it favors, like, a higher rated player or whatever. There's some kind of system to it. Higher priority based on points, but you'll play lower points players if you're waiting long, yeah. So anyway, I didn't play many of the lower points players, so we had mostly, like, pretty tough opponents. I didn't want to, like, ban Cheesy Noob, but the dude played H4 A4 against me. Like, I'm not gonna tolerate that. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, he's trying to just diss me or something, and he was winning the tournament at that point. It's just like, what are you trying to prove? Anyway, guys, thanks for playing. Congratulations to me. And anyway, congratulations to you guys for helping me. Thanks to you guys for helping me, run a Blitz tournament. Our first one of the new year. This is a good time control. I think it's a compromise where it's not that fast, but it kind of appeases the Blitz players, and still long enough that the players who want a kind of real game can play 7 and feel like, so it's kind of a time control that works for everybody, and in that sense it's cool. Cheers. So thanks for the gift subs, guys. Too fast for you. Yeah, 7-0 is good. I mean, because we can either berserk or not berserk. So it's like 2 time controls. You're either playing a faster game or a kind of okay. 7-0 is not bad. 10-0 is not bad. That's the other time control we can do. All right, for the arenas anyway. I don't like to use. I don't want to put a increment on arenas. It's sort of stupid. I mean, I guess it sort of defeats the purpose of berserking. All right, Acerbate, how did you run finally? Acerbate, oof. Acerbate won in the first round. What happened in the first round? You got an upset victory? Was that round 1? No, against Mahim you won in round 1. Start with a win and end with a win. Nice job, Acerbate. 3 wins, no draws. Alright, guys, thanks for your games. I'll have some interesting games to look at later. 8-0. Okay, 8-0 rapid. That's interesting. I think we probably done 8-0 at least once. So that makes it rapid. That's true, Chess Riddle. If you want to make it rapid, you can make it 8-0. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for playing. Have a great night. And my next stream will be Thursday analysis stream. Acerbate, I have a special surprise for you on Thursday. I want to show you a game I played. I'll see you guys on Thursday night for the analysis stream. If you're subscribers, or even if you're not, just join us, and we'll see you then. Next stream Thursday night. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Thanks, everybody.